What's going on, everyone? It's Rifle here, and thanks for checking out this video. I know it has been quite some time since I have uploaded, but I have been moving a lot here recently. I moved like 4 hours away from where I used to live, and well, I would do a vlog, but my son accidentally threw away my video camera into the trash. I can't blame him though, he's only 2, and I didn't realize it was in the trash until I was like, wow, I moved everything and the video camera is nowhere around, and he has a habit of, throwing things in the trash. But enough about that. I'll end up getting a new video camera sooner or later so I could show you guys my new spot. Also, I want to let you guys know about my console giveaway. It is still going on, but I'm going to have to extend it a little more just because I have been out a lot last month. It's not going to be too much longer though. I'll probably end it on the 10th or 11th just because I've been out for like 3 weeks last month. Not even being over dramatic. But I'm about to be officially back on the grid now since I'm officially in my new house. But in this video, I just wanted to go over the Curse of Osiris DLC that is supposed to be releasing today. In case you guys don't know the time that it's officially out, currently Destiny 2 is under maintenance until 10 a.m. Pacific time, which is 1 p.m. for Eastern, 6 p.m. for GMT, 9 p.m. for MSK, 3 a.m. for JST, 5 a.m. for AEDT, and 7 a.m. for NZDT. And I believe it's like 6 p.m. UK time. But in this video, I wanted to go over some few things that we're going to be expected to see in the Curse of Osiris DLC. First things first, let's go over the new exotics. There was a trailer that previewed some of these new exotics, starting off with the awesome Colony grenade launcher. Previously, we got a little sneak peek with how it shoots out insectoids that track down its targets and blow up. Well, in this new trailer that was recently released, there was some new gameplay of the Colony, and check out the insectoids tracking down its target in the PvP world. Oh my gosh, this thing is going to be freaking awesome. Hopefully this isn't the only extremely unique exotic weapon in the Curse of Osiris, because if it is, well, that's kind of lame. They're just showing off their best exotic just to get us to buy the Curse of Osiris, you know what I'm saying? Even though I already bought it because my pre-order came with the expansion pass. But who knows? I don't think this will be the only extremely unique exotic. Well, at least I hope it won't be, because that would just be a bad move on Bungie's part. Anyways, we also got a little bit of a sneak peek of this new tracer rifle, and it shoots out a red laser beam instead of, the blue laser beam, kind of like the Cold Heart. I'm interested in seeing how this is going to actually play out. I'm pretty sure this is an exotic because the weapon itself looks unique, like the design on the weapon. Also, I know I've showed you this shotgun already, but apparently this is Saint 14's shotgun. And how I know this is because the Saint symbol is on the side of a shotgun, and there is 14 in Roman numerals next to the symbol as well. So that's obviously standing for Saint 14. Don't know exactly what this shotgun is going to be called, but all I know is it is a part of Saint 14. And in case you guys don't know, in the Grimoire, apparently Saint 14 ended up fighting Osiris, or at least was on the search for him. It is said in the Grimoire his last words were that he was going to Mercury to find him. I don't want to read all this Grimoire out for you guys, but I will read some of it. It is said those saints having his ghost prepare his Vex arsenal and set a course for Mercury to fight Osiris. Maybe this is why we don't know where Osiris or Saint 14 are exactly at. They could have been taken by the Vex when Osiris opened the channels at Mercury. I'll skip to the very end of this where it speaks of him and Osiris. So Saint 14 ends up saying, "Father, I don't think I have the energy to return. I'll rest here and come back to be honored when I return." He said this to the speaker. Of course, the speaker isn't actually his father. He just mentions him like a father, like, a priest of some sort. And the speaker replied, "Of course, son, but there is something concerning you," Saint 14 said. "More fallen march on the city?" "No, not this time. I have word that Osiris was seen on Mercury, the Calaris Basin. He's turned his attention back to the Vex." Saint 14 said, "Mercury? Too many channels to know. You activate one, you start to feed its veins. He threatens our peace. Your duty, my son. You must never forget." Saint 14 said, "I cannot." The ghost killed the feed and waited for its guardian's words. Saint 14 said, "Ghost, prepare my Vex arsenal and plot a course for Mercury. That old man is about to wake up hell." So yes, as you guys can see from this, Saint 14 was last heard going to Mercury to find Osiris. Whether or not he ended up finding him is unknown, but I have a feeling Osiris told him about what is actually happening, and Saint 14 was going to try to help him, because he probably ended up realizing that Osiris's goals were more good to help rather than just letting it go, and it ends up destroying the universe. And when I say it, I'm talking about the Vex and this whole plot that they have going on at Mercury. So it's a possibility that Saint 14 could be in the Curse of Osiris DLC. Also, I want to show you guys real quick, in Bungie's blog post, the main picture was this right here. And what's interesting about this is, as you can see in the middle, we got the colony, which is obviously going to be an exotic. And back in the left, we got that trace rifle that I went over, which, you know, more than likely is going to be an exotic. But on the far right, which is the most interesting, we got a hand cannon that looks very similar to the Red Death pulse rifle. So more than likely, this is definitely going to be an exotic. I mean, just look at this thing. It's extremely unique. Exactly what it's going to do, I'm not sure, but I'm hoping it's similar to the Red Death pulse rifle and ends up healing you. That's going to be insane. In case you guys don't know, recently a Redditor that goes by Looney2388 discovered that there was energy sniper rifle. So apparently the double sniper challenge in the PvP world is going to be making its way back. As you can see here, we got a power weapon, and then up above with the Maestro 46, it's a sniper rifle with, you know, void energy next to it. So this is meaning that there's going to be energy sniper rifles and power weapon sniper rifles. So we'd be able to double snipe like we could have back in Destiny 1. Also, we don't have to wait for freaking power ammo to be able to snipe, which is always a great thing because a lot of players actually complained about that. Definitely excited to be getting my hands on some energy sniper rifles to use in the PvP world and also in the PvE world, not gonna lie. Next up, let's take a look at how to turn this huge public event into a heroic event on Mercury. This is by far the biggest and longest public event that we have so far in Destiny 2, and it is absolutely insane. It looks like a lot of fun, not to mention more rewards come from doing this. And they turned this public event into a heroic event. You will notice at the end it does say heroic event completed. So from that we can learn now how to turn this public event into a heroic event, which, you know, is good because it lets more players know how to already do this before the Curse of Osiris even releases. Now people won't be confused as much when doing it. Anyways, let's go ahead and get into how to actually do this. So once this public event ends up beginning, the center of this area will open up, as you can see here. And it was mentioned this is supposed to make it seem more machine-like since the Vex has taken over Mercury pretty much. Before the Vex took over Mercury, it was garden-like. I'm definitely interested in seeing what the far past looks like here. We only got to see what the far future looks like, and let's just say it looks dark and gloomy like we were expecting. But anyways, once the center ends up opening, you're going to have to take on these gatekeepers, and these will essentially drop keys for you to progress through this public event. And while you're doing this public event, you're going to have to travel from one place to another place, and to another place to another place. Let's just say there's a lot of traveling within this. Like I said, it is the longest one, so that's definitely to be expected. But you can like switch it up and maybe plan out how you're going to do this event, such as have some people on the other side and other people taking on, you know, the first side you gotta take on. But anyways, you're gonna have to take these keys and of course dunk them in a certain location, and when you end up doing that on both sides, you'll end up unlocking a lift that'll take you even further outside of the map to another like area of some sort, and you're gonna have to take on the, you know, gatekeeper here. And once you end up taking on the gatekeeper here, it'll of course drop more keys to provide you to progress further into this public event. Once you end up dunking a key on the outside of one area, you're then going to have to go onto the complete opposite side of the center and dunk over there as well by taking out the gatekeeper and getting the key. You're then going to have to go onto the complete opposite side of the center area, and you're going to have to go outside the map once again and take on the gatekeeper, get the key, and dunk that. Then once all that progress is done, once again you can plan this out with your fire team or with other people that are also doing this public event in this area. But then once you have all that progress done, you're then going to have to meet up in the center and take out some gatekeepers around here, and that's how essentially you'll be able to take on the Vex boss here, which is a giant minotaur, and you'll have to end up dunking the keys on the top platform of this center area. So after a while, it seems like he'll be invincible, and you'll have to just keep repeating the process by dunking the keys to make it not invincible. Either way, definitely a really interesting public event. I have a feeling a lot of people will jump on board with these just because of how much rewards actually come out of this. As you can see, you get 2 chests instead of just 1. So of course, you know, that increases your chances of getting some good loot. Seems like the fire team that did this heroic event though got unlucky and just pretty much got Mercury tokens. And also, not to mention, as soon as they picked up those rewards, we got a quick glimpse of some of the new emotes that we're going to be able to get to express our personalities in game. But yeah, that's all I really wanted to share with you guys. guys in this video. Hopefully you found it enjoyable, and remember, my console giveaway is still going on. I'm sorry that I had to delay it, guys. I've just been currently moving. Those of you that follow me know that I'm telling the truth. But yeah, once again, all you have to do is simply leave a like on the video, subscribe if you haven't, and comment down below your thoughts of this video. I'm sorry that I have to delay it, but I've just been moving a lot and I have a lot of personal problems going on. But I am going to be doing this giveaway and giving it away to one lucky winner. Good luck to everybody that's entering into this. I'm out of here though. Thanks for taking the time to watch and listen. Peace.